Hey guys, Snapper here. It's the last day of the year and I'm going to be reviewing few filters today. So I got the Hoya digital filter kit. This has a UV filter, an ND filter and a polarizer. And I also got this one. This is a variable ND filter. So with this you can basically change the amount of light that is entering the lens. So each of these filters have their own unique purposes and they give a special effect to the shot. So first we are gonna check out a UV filter. UV filters are basically useful for film cameras because the UV rays from the sun can damage the film. But for DSLRs this serves more as a protection because when you drop your lens, when you drop your camera with an expensive lens, you might damage the front element of the lens. So this will serve as a protection for them. So I'm gonna put this thing on and we're gonna see how it changes the effect of the shot. So as you can see, there's nothing happening right now because this is just like an extra glass in front of your lens. So the most it can do is hamper your image quality a little bit. So make sure you get a good quality one. So the next filter I'm going to be showing to you all is a polarizer. You use a polarizer to improve the contrast of an image. So once you put this thing on, it immediately increases the contrast and the saturation and it reduces the brightness and highlights of the shot. So I'm going to put this thing on so you can see what difference it's going to bring to the shot. So now I have put the polarizer on and I haven't changed any camera settings. So as you can see, the scene should look darker and the saturation and contrast of the image should be a lot more. So basically when you put on a polarizer, it gives kind of a HDR look and it's like putting on a sunglass for your lens. So the third filter we're going to be reviewing is an ND filter. So an ND filter is basically used to restrict the amount of light that's coming through the lens into the sensor. So this comes in different ranges like ND2, ND4, ND8, etc. So as the ND stop increases, the amount of light that's coming in the sensor is going to decrease. So I've put a ND8 filter on. So this basically blocks 3 stops of light. That is why the frame is going to be really dark now. So I haven't made any changes to the camera. This is basically useful when you want to open up the aperture or shoot in slow shutter speeds even in broad daylight. So the last one I'm going to be showing is the most interesting of them all. So this is a variable ND filter. What you can do is you can change the ND ranges as you turn in the dial. So this is going to change the amount of light it's going to be blocking. So I'm going to put this thing on the camera and see how it changes. I've come behind the camera right now to show you how the image changes when I rotate the filter. So now it's in the minimum ND setting. So it blocks less light, and as I turn the filter, the ND value increases and the frame is gonna get a lot darker. And if I keep turning it, it's gonna get completely black at a point. If you keep turning it past that, it's gonna let the light back again. So this is the main purpose of an ND variable filter. So you can change the amount of light that's coming into the lens to the sensor on the fly. So the next thing we're gonna do is put on these filters on the lens and take some test shots with it and compare like how the image is gonna be without the filter and with the filter on. So let's see. So I'm gonna take the first picture of the ND filter. So as you can see, it's already dark. So let's see how the picture comes out. So this is shot with a ND8 filter and the scene is pretty dark. So this can be really handy when you want to shoot in broad daylight and when you want to do like long exposures or shallow depth of field and those kinds of shots. I'll put on the UV filter right now. So basically you won't see any difference, or at the least you would see your image quality getting a little hampered because it's just an extra glass in front of your lens. Now this is shot with a UV filter on, and I can hardly make any difference, so I'll let you be the judge of it. So this will be useful only as a protection for your lens. So now I'm shooting with a polarizer, so already the exposure has gone down a bit, but the most important thing is the saturation has increased a lot more. So I'll click a picture right now so you can see how the saturation improves without doing anything in post-processing. So let's see. So this picture is shot with a polarizer, and it has improved the saturation and contrast of the image. But the next one we're gonna try is shooting an image without any filters on and trying to bring this effect back in post-processing. So let's see how that comes out. So this shot is taken with no filters on, and this is just right out of the camera. I've not done anything to the picture. So the next picture I'm going to be showing is a little bit edited, like in Lightroom. So the biggest advantage of doing this, like shooting an image without any filters on and doing everything in post-processing, is you get to change a lot of different controls. For example, here I've corrected the horizon a little bit, and then I have boosted up the saturation, and I've made the image to pop a bit more than just a normal shot. So my take on using these filters for your lens is up to you. If you're a person who is always on the go and you don't have time to edit, and you want to do everything or most of the work in your camera, you should be using these filters to give like different unique perspectives to the shot. But as for me and for most of the photographers who do a lot of post-processing in Lightroom or Photoshop or such softwares, I would recommend not using any filters and doing everything in post-processing. Whereas there's always a specific purpose for an ND filter, because so you're able to restrict so much amount of light yet keep whatever shutter speed you want and whatever aperture you want. So when you want to do a slow shutter speed and shallow depth of field in a broad daylight on a single picture, an ND filter is really useful. And so I would recommend the ND variable filter, where you can change the ND stop like on the fly, so you're not stuck with one, and you always have the versatility to change the exposure and whatever settings you want. So that's about it. That wraps up the video. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video, and do support the channel. Thank you. Let's take a second to thank our friends at F-Stop Camera Store. Without them, this video wouldn't be possible. Check them out, tell them I sent you. They have a whole variety of camera gear and photography equipment. Check the description for more. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. Also leave a comment and subscribe for the channel. If you want to know more about me, follow me in all the social media links in the description below. Later.